These are the real MVP, though I'm missing some people here. I still haven't finished my wall.
Hey guys, what is up? It's Ariana and I'm back with a new video. Today's video is gonna be a little bit more serious and also shorter because I've realized that my last few videos have been really long and sometimes it's just hard to watch. So I'm just gonna try to make this one shorter. In this video I want to talk about friends or support systems. These past few weeks have been really hard on me. Something really bad happened in my life that I don't want to give out too much detail about it, but it's just something bad that happened to me where I constantly need of my friends. It's been hard because not only because of what happened, but because I've started to realize things that sometimes in the past I didn't want to see, or like I didn't want to pay too much attention to, but at the end of the day, it happened. So as I said in my Drama Life video, I've been studying with the same people, or I studied with the same people for 12 years. And that created a great bond between me and these other people. As we were finishing the senior year, we always talked about staying together and never breaking that bond, but unfortunately it finally happened and it's come to the point where we don't longer talk. I want to talk about it because every time something bad happened to any of us, the rest of us will be there for that person, and it was always like that because we're friends and that is what friends are for. But unfortunately, when this thing happened to me, nobody was there. And it sucked because I felt like every time they needed me, I was always there. Even if it was 2 in the morning and they needed my help, I will always be there for them. But now that I needed them the most, it wasn't like that. And that sucked. I've been meaning to talk about this for a while because it's something that affected me big time, and I kind of wanted to kind of give you an advice on how to deal with these things, because sometimes you really don't know how to do that. So lately I've been feeling really bad about myself. I started feeling self-conscious and I would just bring my own self down. And all because I felt like I wasn't good enough, or like I wasn't being a good friend, because I felt like I was always there for my friends, and when I needed them the most, why weren't they here? I thought it was my fault, and I thought that I had done something to push them away. But as I started talking to the real people that were always there for me, one of them said to me, and so did my dad, this is the moments when you realize who your real friends are. And again, it sucks and it hurts to come to terms with the fact that you're not friends with the people that you used to be friends with. I spent a lot of time just thinking, what did I do wrong? Where did I go wrong? Why weren't they there for me? What happened? And at the end of the day, I just realized they just weren't my friends. They were never my friends. And I felt like I was taken advantage of, and I felt like everything that we ever built as a friendship, it was just a joke for them. Thanks goodness that I was blessed with 3 amazing best friends that I talked about on the Drama Life. But not only them, but a lot of people that I haven't talked to in a while reached out to me, and they were constantly telling me, asking me how I was doing, or like just overall worried about my well-being, and I will forever be grateful for that. People that I just met this year, people that I met last year, have been there for me, and there's no way that I can thank them enough. I feel like I should name their names because they deserve it, but it will just take me forever. But I want to take time to acknowledge that they were there for me, and that at the end of the day, it is important to have a support system, whether you just met them, whether it's your neighbor, whether it's just someone you haven't talked to. Sometimes they end up being better friends than the ones that pretend to be your friends for a long time. It was just really hard to get over the fact that I was alone for a long period of time, and that I didn't have anyone to talk to or rely to for support. It was hard because I couldn't get any closure. I couldn't talk to these people and be like, why did you do that, or why weren't you there when I needed you? And a part of me felt really guilty for doing that, or for thinking that they weren't good friends. But the other part of me felt like I wasn't being fair to myself by holding grudges to them, because at the end of the day, it's not worth it. And I learned so much from my mom that holding grudges, just at the end of the day, it makes you feel bad and not the other person. The other person couldn't care less, while you're just, beating yourself up for it. And I never got to tell them how I felt, and I'm pretty sure that at this point they just think I'm okay with that, but I'm not. I don't have the time to care anymore. And if you want to talk to me, then go ahead. If you want to have me in your life, then go ahead. But I've officially decided that I do not need you. and I do not need them, and I already have my great support system, and I have amazing friends, and I wouldn't trade them for the world, and I don't need any of them bastards to just come back in my life whenever they want something from me. I usually don't use social media to just rant or talk about my private life this way, but I thought that I could do this video or talk about it because I felt like you could use that and learn from my mistakes. What am I doing right now? I'm just not caring. I decided that it's not worth it. I've been having mental breakdowns for the past few weeks, but because of what happened to me, and I felt so alone, and I felt like I needed friends and I needed someone to talk to, and at that same moment I felt like nobody from this group was there for me. I've chose to not think about it every day. I've chose to only think about the friends that are truly there for me. I've chose to think about the people that really truly care for me, and I've chose to don't give a fuck, and I've chose to just be happy. Okay, you guys, I'm sorry that I've gotten too personal with this one, and hopefully if it helps, then give this video a thumbs up so that I know. Make sure to comment down below if something like that has ever happened to you. I love you guys. If you want to see more of me, then subscribe to this channel because I upload videos every Friday. Make sure you hit the little bell thingy so that you get a notification every time I upload a video. All the links to my social media are going to be down below just in case you want to find me, you want to talk to me, you want to rant, you want to vent. I got you. Leni's social media is going to be down there as well. And stay tuned for next week's video because I'm going to be talking about my favorite things, conspiracy theories. Okay, you guys, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.